2.5, similarity and measurements. Remember, we're doing similarities right now. So, what does this symbol mean?
Similar to.
No, it's similar. It means it's similar. When something is similar, what does that mean about that shape? Yes, it's similar.
They're not exactly.
Okay, the side lengths are not exact, but what about their angles?
They're the same shape.
Angles are always
They're the same.
The angles are the same, but the sides are not exactly the same. Okay? Okay. The sides are not exactly the same, but the sides create what?
Angles.
No, what do the sides create? It starts with a P.
parallel.
Parallel part, bro.
They create the same what?
Product.
No. What have we been?
Parentheses.
Stop. What have we been setting up?
I don't know.
Proportions. They create the same proportions.
Yeah.
So all the sides will come out to the same proportional ratio. Okay? So here it says given. A, B, C, D is similar to E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D is similar to E, F, G, H. They want you to find out what E, H is. How can I figure out what E, H is?
You can look at that one.
Well, if
You can look at AD and so it's 16.
16 inches.
Whoa.
Time out. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Don't need to walk. We don't need to throw things away right now. It is fine. Focus and pay attention. What do I have to set up to solve this?
A proportion.
And what would my proportion look like? What goes with what?
HE.
A
I mean
B
H
goes
over
with
E.
AB goes with
EF.
EF. So I would have AB over EF equals what?
Hold on,
30. Sorry. X. 30.
Here's the deal though. I have a problem. First of all, you said AB over EF, but AB and EF don't have numbers with them. So let's work with something that has numbers. What goes together that has numbers with it?
BC and FG.
BC and FG. So BC
BC.
over FG equals what?
12 over 30.
So I have 12 over 30.
Do you want to reduce that?
I want it, no, wait a second. I want you to also give me the letters for the other side too. I want it in letters and then I want to transfer it into numbers. I won't work shut. So BC over FG equals what? What am I trying to solve for? I'm trying to solve for I'm trying to solve for EH, right? Put your cards on your desk now. You need to focus and you need to pay attention because you have to pass this class. Stop messing around. Now, when I am doing a problem on the board and my back is facing you, does not mean you have time to talk to each other and laugh and giggle about whatever the heck you feel like doing. If I hear you laugh, I'll just mark your card. We'll make it that simple. Whether you said something or not, if you're laughing, we're going to mark your card. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So what would go with EH? What side corresponds with EH? AD.
DA.
AD, yes, AD. So what? So how do I set this proportion up and down here?
Oh! So 30.
What is
I don't know. Just let it go.
We'll go with
16
16
over
over
X.
X. Good. Now, what do I do to solve that? Cross multiply. So I get 12x equals, what's 30 times 16?
I don't know.
I'll wait for you.
Oh, I have my calculator.
Okay, good.
I have one today.
What is it?
That at school.
What is it? 3 times 6?
30 times 16.
480.
480. Okay, so 12x equals 480, which means x equals what?
40.
40. Okay, so let's check. Let's check and make sure we did that right. If I have 12/30ths, what does that reduce down to?
A number. So
6 over 15.
4 over
10.
10.
4 over.
2 over 5.
Bruh.
If I divide both by 6, you get 2 over 5. Okay? What does 16/40ths reduce down to? 4 goes into both, right? Giving you 4 over 10, and then 4 over 10 can both be divided by
2 over 5.
so 2 over 5. So are they the same proportion?
Yeah.
Yes, so we did our math right. So x does equal 40 inches. And don't forget that you have to put units of measure when they give it to you. On your quizzes, and I'll pass them back in a little bit, some of you missed what units it was in. Okay? Like you put feet when the problem said inches.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Wait, that's why some of us got plain stuff.
Sometimes, yeah, you gotta pay attention. Okay. What,
I
Emma?
better check it.
You don't have to check it, I'm just saying. You can check it that way, and it's the easiest way to know. If the proportions reduce down the same thing, then I've done it right. Okay? So if you know you struggle with like facts and figures like that, I might check it. Okay. Word problem. A man who is 6 feet tall is standing near a some type of cactus. I don't know what that is. The length of the man's shadow is 2 feet. The cactus casts a shadow 5 feet long. How tall is the cactus? So if I drew this, right, I would say here's my little man, right? He's 6 feet tall. We know that he is 6 feet tall, correct? His shadow cast, okay? His shadow, the man's shadow is 2 feet, correct? Okay. So if the man's shadow is 2 feet, okay, that means from here to the end of his shadow is 2 feet, okay? And then he has a cactus that he's standing next to, right? Little cactus.
6 feet, 2 feet. Wouldn't that mean they take away like a third of his height?
Okay, and this cactus is, we don't know how tall it is, question mark, but its shadow cast how far?
2 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet.
So it
It's
must be
15 feet tall.
No, it's 50.5 inches.
Okay, so we want to know how tall is this cactus? How can I set that up? What? Okay, proportion. How?
6 over 2 is equal to
5
X over 5.
Or X over 5.
Yeah.
You're right. You can say 2 over 6, or you can say 6 over
Wait.
2.
So could you do, if you did 5 over X, would that still be wrong?
If you do 5 over x, then you have to do 2 over 6.
Oh.
Because
So-
the 2 has to correspond with the both the shadows.
Okay.
Okay? So 6 times 5 is,
30.
2 times x is,
2x.
so x equals
15.
15 what?
Haha, I knew it.
In feet. 15 feet. So the cactus is 15 feet tall. Pretty tall
How
cactus.
tall?
Cactus is tall. That means it's taller than a basketball room.
Yes, it is taller than a basketball room.
Dang.
Okay, the last type of problem you're going to be given is going to have a diagram inside of a diagram. Okay?
What in the
So
what?
do you see how there is a large triangle? It says given. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEC. Do you see triangle ABC right here?
Yes.
Okay? And then it says it's similar to triangle DEC. Do you see this triangle?
Oh.
Okay? So there is a triangle inside of a larger triangle.
That's
And since they're similar, we know what about them?
They have the same angle.
Same angles, and what do we know about their sides?
they're similar. Equal.
They're different.
They're different lengths, but they're proportional. Okay? So we want to find BE. They want to find what this little segment is right here. Okay? So, how can we discover what that little segment is right there? What, Carter?
Would it be 20 over 15? No, it'd be 20 over X, right? X is right.
No. Okay, so look. This part right here is part of this large triangle, correct? So what is the length of this side here?
36 inches.
No. What is the length from B to C?
36 inches. No. Yeah,
Plus
36.
X.
Yes, 36 plus X, Kate.
Oh.
36 plus X. Okay? And this part of my triangle is 20. So what if I said 20 over 36 plus X, and I set it equal to what?
15 over 36.
Yes, 15 over 36. Because 15 corresponds with this, and the 36 corresponds with this side length. Because EC corresponds with BC, and AB corresponds with DE. Now I've set up a proportion with a missing inside of it. Okay? Now when I cross multiply, what's 20 times 36?
12 times 20 times 36.
720. Now, when you cross multiply this, you have 15 times parentheses 36 plus X. What do I have to do when I have parentheses like that?
Oh, you draw your 15 to your arrow to 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, what E said.
So what's 15 times 36?
I don't.
What's 15 times 36?
540. And then what's 15 times X?
15 X.
15
Now, how do I solve from here?
You minus,
Subtract 540. What's 720 minus 540?
Oh, I know, but I gotta search it
280.
up. No, it's not.
Yes.
Minus 540.
180.
Minus
180.
540. No! 180.
It's, I know.
And then I have 180 equals 15x. How do I get x by itself?
You divide.
And what does x equal?
No, it's 12. Oh.
12 what? 12
X.
inches. 12 inches. And what were we
12
looking
X.
for all along?
X.
Well, yeah, we were looking for BE. So what is the total for BC? I'm just adding that in there.
That's 48.
48. Okay? So then I could double check if I wanted to, and I could say 20 over 48 reduces down to what?
10 over.
Divided by 2 would be 10 over
10 over
24.
24.
Divided by 2 equals 5 over 12. 8.
Okay. What does 15 over 36 reduce down to?
Divided by 3 equals 5 over 18. No, 12.
Over 12. So they are proportional. We solve for x correctly. Okay? This is what you're working on your homework. You have to be able to see both of the pictures inside of